sisters. That's deception. That is deception. It is not allowed. You must make it clear of whom you are, male or female. You must make it clear. Or in other words, you should not make people think that you are a female if you are a male. So be very, very careful. Be very careful. Wallahi, it's an excellent tool, my beloved brothers and sisters. An excellent tool. An instrument that can, wallahi, be one of the reasons for your entry of al-Firdaus al-A'la. So utilize it in a manner that the Almighty Lord wants you to utilize it in, and that is no other than learning His beautiful deen. And I will leave it at that. وَبِاللَّهِ التَّوْفِيقِ. Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister Asma, or Sister Asima, sorry. Asima bintu Yahya. Basically, there are many factors that constitute to a major argument or minor argument, or you can say in better words, a major combat between a wife and a husband. And yes, you are correct. The majority of times these arguments are trivial. Frivolity. There is no base to it. This is, subhanallah, the work of no other than the accursed, rejected, evil, mischievous one, the devil himself. The way you can tackle this or counteract this is to remind each other of the Quranic verse, Inna kaydah, or besides that one, فَإِن تَنَازَعْتُمْ فِي شَيْءٍ فَرُدُّوهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَالرَّسُولِ. If you differ amongst yourself, now this could be even between wife and husband. If you differ amongst yourself in anything, then return it back to Allah and His Prophet. What is the argument about? If it's something trivial of a dunya-based situation, eradicate it, obliterate it, eliminate it. You don't need it. Fear Allah, both of you, and say, hold on, why are we allowing this accursed to enter our house? So basically, in these circumstances, look, every single one of us will have a bit of an argument here and there. It's inevitable. We are human beings. We are created in a state of deficiency, of weakness. But we should resolve, we should arbitrate or reconcile these things under the Islamic banner of La ilaha illallah, and fear Allah Ta'ala in these arguments. Basically, I do advise that the house that the wife and the husband live in is built on faith, is built on taqwa, God consciousness, Allah consciousness, God fearing, Allah fearing. If this is the case, that the umbrella that you are currently living in as a family is built on this, you will wallahi see a much lesser situation or circumstances of being argumentative or in combat, because the devil will have no entry into your privy, into your home. So what you got to be very careful of is that it is a home built on love for Allah, fear of Allah, worship of Allah, and the destruction of the accursed devil. When you enter, you say Bismillah. Before you eat, you say Bismillah. Before you enter the toilet, Bismillah. When you exit, you say Ghufranaka. Before you dress or undress, or after you dress, before you do anything, Bismillah, you do the dua. You do not put photos on the walls. You do not allow the radio or the tape recorder or the CD player to be playing music. You do not allow that television screen to be playing The Bold and Beautiful or Days of Our Life. And how many times do these people who play these evil, negative, scummy programs, and thus they are in major combat with their husbands, or vice versa. So what you got to utilize as a tool, as a shield against this accursed, again, he is the reason for these little ifs and ups in your home. So what you got to be careful of is how to destroy him, how to tramp on him, how to step on him, how to make him so small that he's smaller and more tinier than the ant, which is almost invisible. So the best solution here is make that home a home of La ilaha illallah. This is the way you can counteract this. Otherwise you will see a continuous chain of arguments, of predicaments, of issues between wife and husband. Even as you said, they could be minor, trivial things, unimportant things, very, very insignificant or insignificant. For that reason, easy. Grab that shield, the shield of La ilaha illallah, and push it against this negative being.